What does nature mean to me? Kinship, love, and respect. Of all life interconnected with the natural world and the key of the earth. My relationship with her is a big part of who I am spiritually. The woodsy world has always played an important part in my story. At different times, the natural world has been my bedroom, playroom, kitchen, church, and school. Nature has always been and will always be home to me. In my early 20s, the Kinnickinnic watershed meant all of that to my friends and I. Between sleeping under the stars or canoeing down the river and cooking the fish we caught that day over an open fire, we were river rats, weather permitting. Wherever I lived back then, in those days, I studied and gathered local plants, be it some wild ginger for dinner or a beautiful bouquet for the table. Whenever I felt lost and overwhelmed, I walked into the woods, surrounded myself with trees, and was renewed. Then I woke up 18 years ago, changed forever. My physical world as I knew was over. I would walk with a cane from that day forward. I was 31 years old, a single mother, now disabled from the progression of multiple sclerosis. Of all the loss I've endured, losing my access to the woods has been one of the hardest on me. My heart broke. It is nearly impossible to walk on uneven ground with a cane. So without warning, I could not walk beyond the edge of the woods alone again. I was in a nightmare. I have cried at least once a week, if not more at times, over all these years. I never talked about my broken heart with my family or friends. I didn't want to share or say out loud how devastated I was to them or myself. As time went by, it became harder and harder to swallow the pain as my physical limitations increased. Today I am primarily in a wheelchair, and I ache to be in the middle of the forest again. Over time, a possible means of transport arose, but I was the first barrier. I had to work through mental hurdles of societal conditioning as my mobility limitations increased. Eventually, I agreed to check out some electric chairs. But I want to go off-road. I do not care about using an electric wheelchair to go places or around my house. I have my manual for that. I need to be able to ride onto the grass and into the woods. Then I found the chair for me, a portable, all-terrain electric wheelchair. But not yet. I ran into another barrier. My insurance would not cover it. I would have to come up with the money. So I took a chance and bought it on my credit card. I figured I'd start a GoFund fundraiser to help pay for it. In the meantime, the chair showed up on a Monday, and Tuesday I was in the woods. Oh my gosh, it is everything I thought it would be and even more. I have been places I have not been able to go in 20 years, and I can do it alone. I am so happy. The wheelchair will ride over the grass and watch. Here I go. Let the renewal begin. I